And now, here's the host of Over Easy, Hugh Downs.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome again to Over Easy. Originating today from WHYY, our PBS affiliate in Philadelphia. You know, in the mid-1930s, Benny Goodman soared to fame as the king of swing. And if anyone was the queen of swing, it was his first vocalist, Helen Ward. Like many women of our generation, Helen Ward traded a career for marriage at the age of 20. And she became a homemaker, a mother. She continued a career, which is still going strong, at age 63. And later in the program, shortly, we're going to be talking with her, and we're going to hear her sing also. Still later, we're going to give you an update on the Family Survival Project and an address where you can write for more information. You might want to have a pencil and paper handy, and you can jot that address down. Finally, Grey Panther founder Maggie Kuhn and former Social Security Commissioner Robert Ball are going to be here to join in a discussion on women and Social Security. So that's kind of our roster. It seems that more and more people of all ages are rediscovering the music of the swing era. And here to prove it is singer Helen Ward, who was literally pulled from a 43-year retirement into a public demand by a public that was hungry for songs that she made famous as the first vocalist of the Benny Goodman Band. Actually, Helen has been singing off and on throughout, but she's now back in full swing in the career. And you know, remember classic hits that she is responsible for, like Remember, and You Turned the Tables on Me, These Foolish Things, and Goody Goody. That's among the things that we're going to hear.
'Cause it's been so long since I held you tight when we said goodnight. It's been so long. Honey, can't you see what you've done to me? I've been in a kind of daze.
Now, would you please welcome Helen Ward. Helen, come on up. Grab a mic. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You can just pin that on yourself and we can be audible.
Like that.
Got it like that? That's fine.
Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay.
Good. Good. Well, you know, I said, talking about retirement and everything, you never really retired from the business, but you sure quit abruptly to give emphasis to the married side of your life.
Yes, I was known as the earliest retiree, I think.
Yes, I guess so. Age 20 isn't the customary time to bow out. But you had such impact in just those 2 years that you were with Benny Goodman.
Yes, we started out the hard way, like so many of us do, and with the one-nighters and the buses and the tired and the dirty and the hungry, and then all of a sudden, when we got to the coast, it just hit.
Yeah, but there was that side of it. There also was what hit was the glamour and everything. Did you miss that when you quit abruptly at 20?
I was too involved in romance and marriage
I see. So
and running a family. I never really was what you might call career-minded.
I see.
It all just kind of happened. Yeah. I just knew the right people at the right time who said, let's do that, or let's...
Right. Well, now, in this age, if you were 18, or say 20, now, in this age of women's liberation, would you abruptly quit a career to get married, or would you decide to get married and continue the career just at full blast?
I probably would get married and continue.
You would?
Yes.
And continue, yeah.
My then husband was very much against career, and so I actually had to quit. Bob Crosby wanted me to go on tour with his band right after I did the Camel Show with them. And my husband just put his foot down.
You didn't want to. Now, your husband, you've been married now for 9 years to the man you're married to now, even though you have been a widow. Because you lost
I was widowed before.
He has encouraged you to go back.
He pushed me.
Pushed you? Okay, that's fair enough. A stage husband, that's nice. Get you out there. You don't regret it, though, do you?
Oh, no. I am just having the most wonderful time. It's so gratifying, Hugh, that the reaction of the audiences, they just love all of the music that I was associated with, and their reaction is so overwhelming and so warm. It's just a thrill. It really is.
Have you kept in touch with Benny Goodman at all?
All through the years.
That's marvelous.
We're still very good friends.
You know, I saw him recently. He and I were both recipients of an award from the Encyclopedia Britannica, and I was very grateful to be in that good company.
Oh, well, you should
and,
be.
I got a chance to chat with him for a while, and of course he's been a guest on our program prior to that. He's a good man. I think.
He is. He
I would, no pun intended, friends. Good man. But,
good man.
But
Some call him bad man, but...
How do you account, Helen, for the real heavy resurgence of the music of the swing era and the comeback of the big band sound?
Well, you're kind of putting me on the spot in that I feel that all the youngsters today should do their own thing, you know, and whatever form of music they like to pursue, that's their thing. But there's so much of it that I don't like.
Yeah, there's a lot of it not to like, but there's some good.
Oh, yes, of course. But I feel that people of our era are really, I'm going to use the word, hungry for the sounds that we used to make. Not that I made, I mean that kind of music.
No, the sound, what you helped to shape there. Not only the people of our era, but I think some of the youngsters who do enjoy rock music and so forth are also beginning to get the hang of the music of the swing era.
They are loving it. The high schools even are inviting the old, you know, the big bands back.
I think it's marvelous.
For concerts and what have you, which is a good sign.
Yeah, that's great.
Good sign.
Well, so you're not only riding a new tide of a wave coming back, but you're helping to promote it, and I think that's a marvelous thing to be doing at this time.
I'm thrilled to be part of it.
You must have a lot of fun with it.
I really am having a ball. I really am.
That's really great.
I really am.
Well, now I can't just come on and talk to you, and she promised to sing, and we want to hear. You got a medley, haven't you?
Yes. I have to say in front that I was so deep into nostalgia when I put my little programs together for the club, Marty's, or recently.
That's right, because you've been playing.
Yes, I just did a gig, as they call it, at the Waldorf Thursday night, and in doing research for all these programs, I say it was so much reminiscing and nostalgia that while I was at it, I really was inspired to write some special lyrics to this Irving Berlin waltz called Remember.
Yeah, Helen Ward's own lyrics on this. Let's trade in that microphone.
I'm glad you said that. I forgot I had it on.
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Helen Ward.
Remember the days of jazz and swing, and sing, sing, sing. Remember the old King Porter stump. Well, I do. Do you remember? Remember the bands of Goodman and James, Gene Krupa and Ham, and so many names like Dorsey and Shaw, and some of us dames who sang with those bands. Do you remember? You turned the tables on me, and now I'm falling for you. You turned the tables on me. I can't believe that it's true. I always thought when you brought the lovely present brought, why hadn't you brought me more? But now if you'd come, I'd welcome anything from the 5 and 10 cent store. You used to call me the top. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. But after thinking it over and over, I got what was coming to me. Just like the sting of a bee, you turn the tables on me. A cigarette that bears my lipstick's traces, an airline ticket to romantic places, and still my heart has wings. These foolish things remind me of you. A tinkling piano in the next apartment, those stumbling words that told you what my heart meant. Oh, how the ghost of you clings. These foolish things remind me of you. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. So you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And you broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody, so you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody, goody boy, goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied, you rascal you. So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody, so you think that love's a barrel of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to ya. Goody, goody boy, goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied. I hope you're satisfied. Hope you're satisfied. You rascal, you. Yeah.
Helen Ward. Great sound, great sound. In a way, Helen Ward